It's happening again. Okay, I test test. Okay, there we go. There we go. It was literally working last night. Come on, PlayStation. Don't do this to me. Hello. So the PlayStation is doing wacky PlayStation stuff. I don't know why I'm wearing headphones. I have no idea. You somehow managed to show up within 30 seconds of my stream starting, so congratulations. Um, okay. So, I'm stuck. I know that the Castlevania cartoon came out today. I have not watched it yet. I'm trying to avoid any spoilers, so if you've seen it, please don't tell me. I I don't have enough time to watch it until the weekend. Like, I mean, I do, but I'm afraid that if I start watching it, I'm not gonna be able to stop, and then I'm gonna go to sleep late, and I won't be able to go to work on time tomorrow, and it's a whole thing. So I know I'm gonna get really invested in it, or it's gonna be terrible, and I'm gonna get really bad. I'm not sure which, so don't spoil it, please. But before we begin, I do wanna say something cool. I'm wearing a skirt. I know it's like mind-boggling, right? Me in a skirt. Wow. But like, check it. Like, look at how floofy this bad boy is. Look at this. That is all. That that is all I wish to share. Okay, let me. Sorry, because the PlayStation was doing wacky things. Let me check the audio. Okay, I promise I do test these things when I'm not live. They always work when I'm like privately working on. Like, I tested stuff last night and it worked perfectly, but now it's just. There we go. That should do it. Woohoo! And I don't know why my little good morning and thank you. So I'm not sure why your messages aren't popping up on my screen as soon as they should. I get them on my side, but they should appear in the stream. I'm working on it. I don't know why they're not. So it should be live chat and not top chat. There we go. Thank you. Um, I might have to go through baby clothes later today, so whatever. But back to the bone zone. Hello, another new person. Actually, I recognize all of your usernames. Welcome back. Apparently there's a boss fight. I don't know why I'm saying apparently. We've all noticed that there's a boss fight down here that I really suck at. And I kind of gave up. Because I did not stand a chance. So I don't know what I'm gonna do differently. But something is definitely gonna go differently. Let's see how much. You know what? Let's just do the boss fight. Actually, they were, but observe. If I do this, oh yeah, they are there. You're right. Shoot. Yeah, you're right. I thought I turned those. I thought I just had them on. Yeah, there they are. They're gone. I guess they can stay. I'll accept it. It's the Degen crew. So those are always just looping. I probably should actually make a folder of the GIFs so that they're things that are coherent, but I didn't. So all of the GIFs are just things from my disorganized editing folder. I apologize to those of you who participated in my stream last time and watched me get distracted by ugly footwear for 45 minutes. My meds had worn off. So sometimes you just look at like ugly shoes and crud. I'm not gonna show you guys my editing folder. I'm not gonna get to the temptation's there. Okay, then I'll do it. You wanna see something really crazy? Alright, so I've been making memes for a while. This computer that I'm currently using is technically speaking both my second and my fourth computer. I don't know why I don't know how to number. So it's both my second and my fourth computer in that it's now a tower, but the hard drive used to be part of a laptop, right? And the laptop just died, right? And so I had another computer for about a year. That computer was not built. It was built different, and by different I mean not great, right? And so that computer just died within like a year, which is the shortest amount of time I've ever had an electronic. I had to get my computer replaced. Like I had to basically get the computer get a computing up and running like within that week because I was applying for jobs and I needed to be able to check my stuff online and all that. So I wound up getting this tower. And after about a week, I put the hard drive from the second computer I've ever had into this bad boy. And so we have, there's about a lot of the Kingdom Hearts memes. The middle, like, I want to say between like halfway through 2020 and 2021, that short era isn't on this computer. And then everything else is. So, I don't know why I'm babbling, but yeah, what I'm trying to say is I have about 5 years worth of meme content on this computer, and this is how my computer is organized. You can at me all you want. Please make fun of me, bully me into making my computer more organized. But this is my, okay, so here, I go into my videos folder, right? And these are all screen captures I've made. And then here's another folder of more screen captures, right? And then this is my folder called for editing. And in this folder are all of my editing assets. Look at how... This is how my folder is laid out. Isn't this... And then I'll occasionally put things in folders. And then the things that are in folders I'll forget are there. So, yeah, this is what a meme maker's editing folder looks like. So, yeah. Those who were curious to see what my hard drive... my layout is, here you go. Actually, no, I was wrong. I got my other laptop right before, maybe November, like mid-November of 2020. And I know that because this, where is it? Let me find it. I saw one of the assets for my Oberstein, what was the name of the video? Undertale Oberstein meme, this one. This asset. And I know for a fact I made that like November 3rd-ish, 2020, because we were watching the election stuff on the television, like just the news, about the polls and everything, while I was sitting there on grandma's couch making shit posts in PowerPoint. Here are the assets for that, for anyone wondering. Yeah. There he is, our sweet prince. Yeah, but, yeah. Why do I have the entire film, Phantom of the Paradise film movie in this folder? I don't know. I don't know, but like this is what we're working with. Anywho, back to the video game. I'm gonna definitely play some Castlevania today. No, it's not organized. I cannot find anything. If it weren't for file names, I'm screwed. Like the amount of time I've had to like go through my entire editing folder looking for something that I saved, but I couldn't remember what I saved it as. You don't understand Kingdom Hearts at all? Math guy with the Taylor polynomial. Oh boy, I remember that. Mine fully blanked out. Oh no! And I messed up questions that I easily answered a week ago. I failed that shit for no reason despite studying. No! See, this is gonna sound like terrible advice, so probably don't take it. But as someone who was always really good at taking tests, what I did was I would not sleep the night before. Like, true story. I would just pull an all-nighter the night before and then go like study like a couple nights before and then do no studying night right before the test. Maybe like look over my notes, but not actually actively go through them. Get no sleep, go in there and just never second guess anything because I'm so exhausted I can't, my brain can't be like, are you sure about that? And I was one of the best test takers in my county. I don't know how, but that's my strat. Who needs sleep? Are they gonna let you retake it? Or do you just have to do better? Okay. That was a good movie, Phantom of the Paradise. Better than the Divine Trilogy. It's not the Divine Trilogy, it's the Trash Trilogy, okay? Get the title right. And the Trash Trilogy... Look, Phantom of the Paradise might have been the inspiration for some of Berserk, but the Trash Trilogy was the inspiration for all of RuPaul. So shut up and get out of there here with that. Okay, so I'm not the only one that just pulled all-nighters right before test day. Maybe that's just the if you have anxiety thing. Because like I would always, if I didn't do that, I would go through all my answers and just I would be so full of self-doubt that I wouldn't think I was right even though my answers were correct. You couldn't remember the name of the Trash Trilogy? Also, please don't Google search the Trash Trilogy unless you are legally of age, which I'm assuming everyone here is, and you are comfortable with seeing some things on screen. It is not for the faint of heart or the faint of stomach. It truly is the Trash Trilogy. It's definitely a series that exists and was made in the, what, 60s was it? And it's so trashy that it still holds up to this day. So, if you're interested in watching, like, laughably, like, what the hell am I watching? If you want to watch movies that feel like you're on another dimension, I highly recommend John Waters' Trash Trilogy. If you don't like somewhat graphic imagery, don't watch it. You actively try to forget it, okay. But Female Problems was hilarious. Or, I'm sorry, Female Trouble was incredible. Every time I put on my shoes, I just can't stop thinking about gotta have those cha-cha heels. That spoke to me. I still don't know what cha-cha heels are, but I know that nice girls don't wear cha-cha heels. Yeah, I corrected myself. Shh. Female Troubles. Not girl problems. Excuse me. But of the three, if you are somebody interested in watching some movies from the 60s, I recommend not watching Pink Flamingo if that's the one that has the most graphic imagery. So I would not recommend that one if you are at all prone to not liking, like, and when I say graphic imagery, anything you would define with graphic, the term graphic imagery is exactly what I need. It's got all of it and more. That's the movie where someone was told to eat shit, asshole, and they really did it. She really did it. Hashtag slay queen. Okay. Yeah, we did. We watched all three. So the three movies were Female Troubles, Pink Flamingo, and the one where gosh, the one where they live in like the dump. I'm trying to remember. The woman kills somebody and has to go on the run with her maid, and lesbian sex ensues. That movie. Okay, no, John Waters has a whole entire like cinematic treasury of films, and there were a lot of them. So those are the three are the trash trilogy. The other movies he's made are insane, but they aren't as insane as those three. For those who are unfamiliar, John Waters is a Baltimore a resident of Baltimore, and he filmed a bunch of movies in Baltimore. He was part of the gay rights movement. I don't think he actually is gay. If he's not, but I know for a fact that if he isn't, he's like a huge ally. What he did is, for those who are unfamiliar with the gay movement, it wasn't just the gays; it was also the sex workers, and part of the laws were that you couldn't be wearing something that was like more than two articles of clothing that belonged to the other gender. So like if you were trans and you were wearing women's clothing, like an entire female outfit, if you were caught, you would basically go to jail for wearing more than two articles of clothing that wasn't meant for your gender. Likewise, if you were like a lesbian, like butch lesbian, and were wearing men's clothing because that's what butch lesbians do a lot of the times, you could get arrested for just walking down the street. And so what John Waters did is he hired these people that were in these vulnerable at the time groups, right? So like the gays, the trans, the sex workers. He hired them so that when they were just living their lives, they could, and if the police were like, hey, why are you in drag? They could be like, I'm in a movie, and if you were in a movie, it's a costume. So big brains, like all of the people that are sex workers in the John Waters movies are actual sex workers. So just you get a lot of that porn acting that's just beautiful. I'll have to retake the exam in a year after repeating the same module again? No. No, I'm sorry. That's awful. Next time you can do it. You can do it. I'm sorry. That sucks. Repeating classes or whatever is the worst. Yeah, John Waters is a pretty good dude. He also, for those who are like not John Waters fans or whatever and don't have family living in Baltimore that's familiar with this dude, for any familiar with Hairspray, that was originally written by him. He's the person who wrote Hairspray. So yeah, John Waters is a pretty good dude. He is, I don't, yeah, I'm 90% sure he's not gay. So he's like up there with like the top 10 allies. I would put him up there with. Imagine being like biologically female and having larger than normal feet, or just being larger than like the normal person, like the standard female. I'm sorry, and just wearing men's clothing because it fits better and getting arrested. Like even in a non-gay situation, that's which is also bullshit. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like, how did nobody think? Especially when it's so difficult to find things in, like, I straight up have to find pants in the boys section at stores. Like, I wish I was joking, but my best fitting pants are not men's pants, but boys' pants. I don't know. That's I hate that gender norms are people are fighting for them again. Like let people do what they want. Just let people live their lives. All right, I need Hill. Shh. Fight time. Darn it. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm doing better though. Darn it. Why do his sickles do so much? Oh, no, 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 no. Shoot, his sickles do way too much damage. This is ridiculous. Everything he does so much damage. My dude, stop hurting me in this way. Just stop. We're totally doing great over here. Stop hitting me. Dude, stop. Okay, I can do it. How did I did it. Okay, yeah, I need to get that picture out of my little... Give me a second. I'm gonna fix something. Because, again, I linked my entire folder. And I probably shouldn't have. There we go. Okay. And the Our Place events a few months ago, I have no idea what Our Place is. I have no idea what you're talking about. Please elaborate. Because, I got nothing. It's an online art project that pops up every few years on Reddit. Wait, so they basically... I'm assuming it's like one of those collab things where everybody has part of the project and it's a whole collaborative thing. Why would they all draw a huge white background? There we go. Every 5 minutes, a user is allowed to place a pixel. So if you've got enough people, you can draw an image using the 1 pixel per person mechanic. But there's a limited size, so communities constantly fight over space. There's a time lapse. I might check it out. I'm just very confused by this as a whole. Do they have a reference picture they all look at? That sounds chaotic. Like those times when entire communities try to play Pokemon together. Okay, this is not working. What if I ignore him? I love me some chaos. Okay. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Dang it. Didn't mean to. I have updated the slideshow, so it should play some good stuff. There we go. The chaos is the point. I see. So wait, if multiple people put pixels at the same time, does something go wrong? I don't understand. I'm just imagining multiple people trying to draw on the same canvas, and that doesn't sound like it. Ah, like it would work too well. Okay, you know what? No. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fight the boss. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Go, 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 go. Oh, I didn't get hit by it that time. Am I winning? Is this... I can't tell if this is the right strat or not, but I like how it's destroying all of the sickles. Oh shoot, I walked right into that. Dang it. This is working. Maybe it's not. I genuinely, without health bars, cannot tell if I'm winning or not. Dang it! Dang it. You can place pixels over other people's pixels, so you need to overpower people with numbers and dedication. Oh, okay, so different communities are trying to make different images. I understand now. I get it. So like not everybody's trying to make the same picture. I see. I get it. Yeah, I think I have this strategy though. I don't care. Let's go. Let's fight a boss. DSS. Yes. This is it, guys. This is what I'm doing. If I just stand under him, it would just take so much damage. If I stand under him and avoid all of his attacks. I feel like the damage I'm doing is slim to none, but it makes me feel cool. Is it worth it? No. I'm gonna stay with the equipment I currently have. Shoot, shoot, shoot. If I could just dodge those, I think I'll. I say as I proceed to not dodge them. I don't think I have any items, but yeah, I know, I don't. Yeah, why do I have all these useless items? No! Okay, but I think I found my strategy. Perhaps. Okay, I'm tired of these chairs. Cranking my style. Devouring my groove. Give me a sec. Okay. Let's get in the optimal gamer position. Yeah. Dodge and weave, guys. Dodge and weave. See that? You saw how I dodged and weaved? DSS, let's go. Dodge and weave. Remember to dodge and occasionally weave. Okay, I'm gonna try something, and it might do something, it might not. I'm gonna do it temporarily. We'll see if my axes do. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see if my axes do any more damage if I. Yeah, they do. Trying not to let it hit me. Okay, so I was almost out of the way for that one. I think I'm gonna make it this time. Ow! Okay, okay. Whew. Why do I keep walking into it? I don't need to do that. I don't need to, but I do it. What's he doing? No. Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is unacceptable. Shoot. Okay, this is not okay. The heck? No. No, no, I ain't about this spider life. Heck, no. I don't like how he's getting closer. I don't like... Oh, I'm out of item. Use. A Scythe of Life. Oh my god. These freaking trophy names, I hate them with a passion. Whoever's naming them, whoever was in charge of making the trophy names for the PlayStation 4 port of Castlevania, I hope you go to jail. I hope you go to jail for a really long time because this is unacceptable. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Remember that thing of blood that I was walking in before? I'm mad. I'm legitimately mad now. Let's save because I don't want to redo that fight. Oh. Woo. Okay, but before we progress, I do, since we got an achievement, new achievement unlocked, I feel obligated to show you guys what I've been going through. Okay? Look at the name. Okay. Some of these, normal names. Dark Lord. It's time to DSS. Are you kidding me? Like, some of these aren't too bad. But, A Scythe of Life is pretty bad. Full Metal Enemy is... makes me mad. Back to the Labyrinth. Oof. Some of these just hurt me. Grimmest of all time. One Vein, One Nail. Ending of... okay, that one's just bad. Breaking the Stone Ceiling. Corpses of the World Unite. Bat Avenger. Okay, so you think those ones are bad. Let me pull up the ones. Let me find it. There should be if I hold this long enough. Yeah, okay. Look at the ones for the other... okay, so I didn't play Symphony of the Night on stream. And I probably should have, because these trophy names make me want to hurt someone. Like, are you kidding me? Okay, we're I'll sign in later. Find it. Okay. Whip It Good. Yes, somebody actually got to name the trophies for the remastered whatever port version of a game from 1997, and these were the trophy names they decided to. Whip It Good. Some of these aren't too bad, but some of them, the Full Belmonte, Close Associates, You Are Tearing Me Apart, Lisa, is an actual trophy name. Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Flip It and Reverse It. School of Hard Knocks. Goodbye. Like, some of these aren't too bad. Napsylvania. Lethargy of Despair. That hurts. That... Bat Friends Forever. Running on Smooth Control. Make It Rain. Whip First. Ask Questions Later. I Wish I Was a Baller. Castlevania Portrait of the Moon. Spelling Bee. Scientific Progress Goes Boink. Oh no, I know. If the person got paid, I'm mad. If they didn't get paid, this is hilarious. No, if it was an intern, I'm for this. This is top tier shit posting. But there are some things where I'm like, yeah, I can see why you did that because you were going through it. I can respect that from an intern. Can't respect someone who's like sitting there getting paid and coming up with this bullshit. That's I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, I broke this wall and I didn't actually walk through it. Okay, so my attacks are useless. I like hitting him while he's down to really make sure he's dead, you know? Yay, I have more health. Alright, time to go to my least favorite place in this game. The Blood Zone. Woohoo! Okay, I'm tired. No, you know what, tree? No, you were in my way, and I'm just gonna walk past you because I don't have time for that. Let's see, am I going up? Yes, I am. Wait, wait. No, I can't go up. Yeah, I think I gotta go down. No, I don't. I want my axe. Thank you. You can't take my axe away from me. Huh. Well, that kind of failed. Yay, I have more magic. Not that I'm actually using any of it up, but woohoo. Okay, so this ability is pretty great for finding holes in walls, we've discovered. Alright, so I don't want to go here. I will ignore this gentleman. Sorry, sir, I do not have time for you. Find Jesus on your own. Thank you, and good day. See, if you're gonna tell people off, it's nice to be polite about it. I worked in retail. I'm good at that. Wait, I should probably go back and save. That would be the big brain that move. Okay, so we are actually making progress today. So I'm really happy about that. You know what? I'm gonna do us all. Let's see. Trying to find like adding stuff to the little slideshow, but I have so many questionable memes on here that I don't know. Yeah, so we got some Naruto stuff. This shouldn't be too bad. Nothing too spicy here. There we go. For all you weebs out there, I got you, fam. The frick is this? Oh, okay, it's cute fan art. I don't know. Is it? Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, just... So there you go. Some new images from a folder that I made in like 2012? 2013-ish. So have some rare vintage memes. Okay. Oh! Okay, so I played this wrong. I did the wrong thing. Cool. I thought it was vintage memes, but it's just pictures of Madara Uchiha. Magnificent. They call them mermen, but they're just like Godzillas underwater. They built like Godzilla. I don't respect them. They aren't my mermen. I thought we were all weebs here. Shh. Some people are in denial. Yeah, I can tell that some of these are saved from 2014 Tumblr, and that pains me. I feel like some of these are also gifts that are broken broken gifts. Okay, I've had enough. I'm tired. I'm tired of these guys. No. We did it, fellas. We did it. We died. Are you proud of me, Mom? You know what? This time I'm gonna mix it up. DSS. Let's go back to that other one. You know what? I'm gonna figure out what this guy does. Just gonna let it be equipped. What is this? Yeah, I don't know what this thing does, but I have it equipped and it's taking my draining my energy. So, kind of useless. Very, very nice. I love it when things are useless. Oh yes, images from my my forum days. My forum era. Alright. Woo! Onwards we progress. So I think this is where I died before. Let's not repeat that. That'd be pretty cool if we didn't. Why do I like I'm sorry. I'm judging myself from like 2014, I want to say. Most of these pictures were saved in. No, 2012, definitely 2012. Um I'm just like, I get that I was on image boards and I used them as reaction pictures, but at the same time, why? Why? Like, Neptune card. Like, why did I save this? For context, this folder was rescued from my first ever computer that lasted me middle and high school, and maybe it shouldn't have been rescued. Maybe it should have just perished. I thought this would just be Sasuke Uchiha Gangnam style memes, but alas, it is not, and I'm a little sad. I remember, this is gonna make me sound like such a hipster, but I remember Gundam style before it was mainstream. before everybody and their mother knew what it was. And it was just this weird niche music video online. Shut up. There we go. There we go. That's actually not Gangnam style. That's just twerking. Because I know there is a Sasuke Uchiha Gangnam style GIF in this folder somewhere. They're trying to hit me with their ice, but I'm avoiding it. Okay, I don't know what I did. Was what I did what I was supposed to do? I feel like this is where I came from, but oh no, it isn't. It isn't. We're in a different room. Cool. Jumping over the haters like I'm Elsa from Frozen. Kids that were on Tumblr in 2014 get it. Can you believe that Frozen's almost 10 years old? That's insane to me. No, these are all Naruto gifs. So that's Madara Uchiha, aka the best character in Naruto. Fight me. Fight me. Okay, Datara's pretty good too, but all these Itachi fanboys, no, get out of here with that stuff. Madara is where it's at. Okay, I guess I'm just stuck down here. Oh no, I lied. I freed myself. Ooh. Your sister has brought you a McGriddle? Heck yeah. Oh, I just realized the Gundam style joke. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. Forgive me. What I'm wondering is how many images are in this folder? like, we're still going. We're still going. This is one folder, nothing's been repeating. How many pictures of Madara Uchiha did I save? Shippuden and Boruto were both L's, to be honest. Okay, okay. Look, I read the manga, and I will say Shippuden had the worst pacing, but that wasn't the fault of the original creator. That was just the fault of the anime staff really wanting to not pacing it enough as far ahead as they should have. They should have waited a couple more years before releasing Shippuden, and then it would have only been manga plot and none of the filler. See, my I think I talked about this on my old my last stream, but I did not watch Naruto for any of the fighting. I watched it for the juicy drama. Or I read and watched it for all of the BS. As soon as Tree Lady came, I dropped that. I was so mad when they introduced Tree Alien Woman, because that ruined, like they had been hinting that Madara was gonna be like the final boss since Sasuke left and they fought on that statue of him, right? So to have the final boss be a tree from space that has had no significance. Okay, this is definitely an image. Just show up. I thought that was really not great. But hey, I also think that the pacing in Naruto really sucked, and that I didn't like. I liked the series, but I never liked Naruto. He's kind of a cur, and Sakura got too bad of a rep. One. The crazy thing about Naruto is how upset fans get when you say you don't enjoy it. Okay. I read all of the manga. I unfortunately forced myself to finish Shippuden in like 2018. Here's my thing. I could not rewatch it. I could probably reread it. That I'd be willing to do, but no way, Jose, would I be willing to rewatch that, because it's rough. This is gonna sound like I don't know why I keep saying this is gonna sound like a controversial take, but hear me out. But that's something that I need to stop saying that I keep saying, so apologies. In my humble opinion, as an anime observer, I started Boruto about like in 2019, I want to say, after finishing the stupid tree arc in Shippuden. And here is what I'm gonna say. The first arc of Boruto is actually really good. I know it's not a cool take, but I legitimately liked Boruto. There's a couple arcs that are just not great, but all of the arcs that focus on the like Boruto, I'm sorry, not Boruto, his two party members, Sarada and Mitsuki, those arcs were actually well done. That so, but again, I was not like there's about, so every other arc, there's an arc that's focused primarily on fighting. And every time, in Boruto at least, every time they had a fight arc, I just kind of mentally checked out. But whenever they had an arc that was about the characters and the characterization, those I enjoyed. Naruto annoys me. It's supposed to be this underdog story of hard work, and turns out Naruto is successful to his birth. Yeah, no, that's part of the reason why I don't like him. That's part of the reason why I think that Sakura is honestly the MVP. I know people hate her, but real talk, Sakura is the underdog. Sakura is probably the only character. She and Rock Lee are probably the only characters in the whole entire series that accomplish anything from hard work. And I, in before, but she was a prodigy at the beginning. No, she wasn't. She was the smartest kid in class because she studied her butt off. Sakura is best girl. Sakura honestly deserved better than Sasuke. And I think it's sad. I think it's sad that the two of them date. Rock Lee is the real underdog. I'm gonna say if they had rewritten Naruto where Team 7 is Sasuke, Sakura, and Rock Lee, and nothing else was different, like Rock Lee still looked up to Might Guy even though he wasn't his sensei, his main sensei, that would have been so much better. Because then you have like the girl who has studies hard and has talent, the guy who's like the absolute underdog, and then you have this prodigy. And then you would still have the whole part with Sasuke leaving and everything else would be the same. But I don't know. That sounds like a much better Naruto to me. But then again, I'm not watching it for the fight scenes. I watch it for all of the other, like, the drama plot points and the... I'm not a fan of the shonen femme characters being flat. It happens too often. Or do you mean, like, flat as in, like... Or flat as in one-dimensional? Please elaborate. Sakura actually has personality, but they kind of erased her because fans didn't want to see more of her, which I don't understand. Sakura, best girl. So, like, one-dimensional. Sakura has a personality. Her personality is she tries too hard, and she studies really, really hard. And sometimes her book smarts don't translate into world smarts, and she's not as... But she evolves as a character. Her whole character arc, where she was doing all of this to impress Sasuke, but then she comes into her own and becomes her own character. But because fans didn't want her with Naruto, they had to change parts of it and have her end up with Sasuke, which I thought was garbage. What? But hey. Because shonen is written for 12-year-old boys, it hurts the genre a lot. That's fair. I don't know, fam, but just imagine Naruto. Like, Naruto is still there, don't get me wrong. He's still a character. I'm not saying take him out of it, but just don't make him the main character. Make the series called, like, Sakura or something. And it's about Sakura and Rock Lee's underdog story. And instead of having Naruto learning to become more overpowered with Jiraiya, it's Rock Lee training with Might Guy and going through all this BS, like these weird made up training things to learn this weird made up fighting style. I would go with that. Hunter x Hunter is, I don't know how to word it. Like I kind of do because I'm gonna attempt to. But Hunter x Hunter is an example of somehow defying all expectations. Like, from the get-go, we think Gon's father abandoned him to become a hunter, and instead of having daddy issues like every other shonen protagonist would, Gon is just like, if my dad abandoned me to be a hunter, that means being a hunter must be a really awesome job. And, I feel that. I feel that. Also, Killia's a good lad. I do like how Gon is, if you read between the not so subtle lines, he's kind of like low-key a sociopath. And I thought that was kind of cool. That's how you can have, like, overpowered main characters. Damn it. I mean, darn it. Gosh darn it. I did not swear. Why do I have... Okay, I just figured out why I'm running out of file space on my computer. I'm really stupid. Okay, so remember my what's it called? My editing files folder I showed on screen earlier? Yeah, I somehow, for whatever reason, have a copy of that same folder with a lot of the content in it in a different place in my computer. So, huh. Really, really makes you think. Very cool move. That was definitely my best work. Gon is such a great subversion of the innocent and curious shonen MC trope. Funny how that exact trait made him out to be terrifying in the ant art. Yeah. I like how the guy who played Hisoka went to jail for you'll never guess statutory. So that's hilarious. Like, no, that's not funny, but that's some great irony. On another note, like, I don't understand, like, I have trouble with interacting with certain like fan bases solely because a lot of them don't, a lot of the people in the fan bases, and maybe it's because of age, I don't know, but there are too many cases where people think that to like a character means that you agree with them morally, and if you like a character that's bad, you're bad, so you have to make the character that you like out to be a cool person. But that is definitely like something I've noticed when it comes to Hisoka fans. Maybe it's just the ones I've interacted with. Let me know if you've had other experiences with people who are into Hunter x Hunter. But I have met one person in my life who's like, yeah, I like Hisoka because they straight up put a child predator in this shonen series as the antagonist. So one person has said that to me, and everybody else who likes the character will be like, "Oh no, it's not a weird groomer thing. He just wants to fight somebody." I mean, can't it be both? Can it not be both? Like, and I'm not saying that it's bad to like this character. I too enjoy Hisoka because I think that it is very funny that they straight up just put a predator, like one of the characters is just a predator and they team up with him for a couple arcs. That's hilarious. That's really funny to me. But I'm not gonna sit out here and be like, no, Hisoka, everything he does is good. He's not a bad guy, guys. I mean, he's a bad guy, but he's not like morally wrong. Like, what do you? No, no. It's okay to like characters who are predators if they're fictional. Like, I say this as someone who is terrified of just the idea of people just spooking around in broad daylight and then being creeps. in their personal lives. But Kira Yoshikage is one of my favorite characters of all time. And I'm not going to say he's a great guy. I'm not going to walk around like, yeah, Kira did nothing wrong. Those women deserved it. No. No, I can acknowledge that my fave is problematic. Hisoka fans, please look deep within your hearts and be like, yeah, this character's a creep. And realize that you can still like him. He's not a real person. You are allowed to like creeps. It is 100% okay for your favorite to be a predator. Okay? I've seen people who have watched that arc, like, I have seen people say that he enjoyed the thrill of battle or something. Like, okay, either we watch two different anime, or I don't know. I feel like you're not a true Hisoka fan if you can't acknowledge that, like, he is, when it comes to like celebrities and everything, when you're a fan of them, you don't actually know them as people. You don't know what they get up to, what they're actually like as people, or their personalities or anything like that. You just know the best or whatever, the performative side of them that they put forward and let you see. It's different if you're a fan of a fictional character. If you're a fan of a fictional character, you are able to see all aspects of that character, like, depending on how well written their source material is. But the difference between fictional people that you see on TV and like actual human beings is a lot of times you don't get to see all the weird stuff that actual human beings are getting up to. So if you're like a fan of, I'm not saying like, Taylor Swift, right? If you're a fan of Taylor Swift and she's secretly stealing hair products from Target, and you're not aware of this. I understand defending Taylor Swift, but like, if you are watching a show that with a character that steals hair products, you saying no, that person didn't do that, or they didn't do it for the right reasons, they didn't do it for the wrong reasons, doesn't help anyone. That's just you failing to actually properly see what's going on. I don't know. That could have been worded a lot more eloquently. I'm trying to multitask. But did that make any sense? So what I'm trying to say is that's the beauty of fictional characters. Unlike real people you see on TV, unless they're like serial killers or whatever, but unlike real people you can like legitimately be fans of, like celebrities, you get to see fictional characters, good and their bads, and all of that jazz, and you get to have like conversations about them where nobody's actually being hurt. And okay, shut up. I just brought up Taylor Swift because that was the first celebrity I could think of. Also, Taylor Swift didn't actually steal hair products from Target. I was just using that as an example. Please don't go out there on the streets like, yo, did you hear? Taylor Swift stole hair products from Target. She stole so many extensions. I hear she's gonna make baskets out of all those weaves. No, I that's not what I'm saying. Taylor Swift might have done things wrong, but I don't know about it. I'm just using her as an example because everybody knows who Taylor Swift is. And if you don't, I hate to tell you this, but you've been living under a rock for the last 15 years. Also, hot take, you can, granted this is more difficult with things like autobiographies, which are a completely different thing altogether, but you can 100% read something written by a terrible person and enjoy it and not be a terrible person. Right? Like, for example, I am a fan of Douglas Adams' The Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy and the whole series that work is in, right? The Hitchhiker's Guide series, I guess is what it's called. I have read all the books. I very much enjoyed them. But I didn't know anything about the author while I was reading them. And if you read the books, the entire, like, I think one of the first or second chapters, he goes on about how it's okay to offend everyone if you're offending everyone equally and all that jazz. And I'm like, yeah, this is all satire. And they make a point of, it's very obvious that the book is a work of satire, right? However, some of what I later learned after looking up Douglas Adams is some of his political views, his views on feminists, some do not align with mine, right? So, for example, for people who have read the series, there is a woman whose whole thing is she's a strong, independent woman. Like, that's not how it describes her, but that's basically what her character is. She is a woman who does not need a husband. She is a self-made businesswoman, and she is basically a girl boss. And I like this character. She was like the most down-to-earth character. Apparently, what I learned later is that her character was completely a satirical character. He wrote her making fun of the feminism movement that was happening in, like, what, the 60s when it was published? And, like, these women wanting to wear pants, oh, how silly they be. And he accidentally wrote one of the best girl boss characters I've ever read. Yeah, okay, so Douglas Adams was anti-feminism. Like, he was anti-women in the workforce. Yeah. Which, yeah, okay. Like, but that doesn't mean, even though I now know that that character was satire, that doesn't mean I'm no longer allowed to enjoy the series. That doesn't mean he didn't make valid points because his opinion on one topic sucks booty, right? So even though I don't like knowing that, even though I don't like knowing that the cool girl boss character was like the only, hilariously, if you read it, she plays the straight man in every single scene she's in, which is great. So everybody else is like doing dumb, insane things, and her like character, the pair, like everybody's an exaggeration of a real person. So they act like real people would, but like to the extreme. And her thing is that she is a businesswoman, and instead of reacting to all the crazy situations, she's just like, okay, I can accept that. So she's basically emotionless for the majority of the thing. And that was supposed to be satirizing what Douglas Adams believed women in the workforce would lead to. So he thought that if women started working, they would basically become emotionless, business-oriented women. Which, whatever. Cool. I don't like that. I still think that it's very funny that he accidentally wrote this girl boss character. like unironically, one of the best girl boss characters, satirically, hilariously. And that doesn't mean that he had other, there were other, some of his political views kind of do seep in. Like, he was against governments also having religion being having a spot in governments, and so that view was expressed very well. But what I'm trying to say is, just because that opinion sucked doesn't mean his entire work is garbage. Doesn't mean that there is no value in reading it. Doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it. Like, I still love Douglas Adams' writing. I think his writing style definitely influenced the way I think about the world. If I'm ever having a bad day, his books can make me laugh within one page. I love them so much. But it's like, I don't know if anyone here is a fan of, oh God, the guy who wrote, what, actually, I've never read those books, so I'm not even going to go into it. Someone tell my guy that women used to work in the fields together with their husbands. Lol. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Those women who worked in the fields had husbands. Right? Well, okay, so the difference between Douglas Adams, who held these not so great political views about women, and someone like J.K. Rowling, who holds not so great views about trans women specifically, is that Douglas Adams wrote his little work of satire. He published it, and he said his thoughts like in like a couple interviews, and that was it. J.K. Rowling uses her vast fortune that she has gained from selling books that, I'm gonna say, a lot of the people who read them are the trans women she's degrading now. She uses a lot of her vast fortune to fund anti-trans movements. She uses her giant platform that she has gained from writing to propagate these harmful beliefs, and she puts them out into the world in a way that you cannot avoid them. Douglas Adams wrote his silly little satire, he published it in his book, and then he shut up. Like, so, if you write a book and you publish a book and you put the book out there, it's over. The book is over. That, in my humble opinion, is, yes, books are always a reflection of the author, but I think J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter is a rare example where we get to see a book that, while it was published and put out nearly like 15 years ago, it is still, what's it called? Like, sort of like a living creature in a sense that she's constantly revisiting it, we're constantly getting more context to it, whereas most literature is put out into the world, the author might say a couple things, and then just kind of, like I didn't learn about Douglas Adams' anti-feminist views because he was referencing his literature and saying, yeah, this character is an like, this is what women are going to become. No, I interpreted that because I read another interview about him in the 60s where he was talking about, he was like confused as to why women wouldn't want to be housewives. You see what I'm saying? So other authors might hold views that are expressed in their work, but they're not actively bringing that to people's attention, and people aren't affected by their views to the degree of J.K. Rowling. I don't know if that made like any sense, but if I wrote it down, I could like edit myself, but I'm trying to like say difficult things on the spot, and it's not working out for me too well. But like what's his name? The guy who wrote the book about Cthulhu, like came up with Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah. Okay, so H.P. Lovecraft, we all know he's racist, right? That the entirety of his books were because he was came from a place of fear because he didn't understand and was afraid of people who looked different from him and technology he could not understand, right? And so he wrote horror books about that. Or I think it's hard to judge people by their level of activism behind a belief. In her perspective, trans activists are the ones harming people, so she probably feels the same way about them. Okay. I understand that she probably I think that J.K. Rowling is afraid of trans people. She has never actually interacted with them, and she, instead of broadening her views, is against them. And I think that anyone that is an activist in any sense of the word needs to be able to look at both sides. Like, I can't say I'm against. I'm trying to think of. I can't say I'm against. Let's say I'm starting a movement against Taylor Swift fans, right? I can't just be like, yeah, Taylor Swift fans are the worst. I hate them, and not actually interact with a single Taylor Swift fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing any type of activism where the basis of your understanding of the people that you are against comes from things you came up with in your head and not actual interactions with them, you're not an activist. You are leading a hate movement. Okay, so like, for example, the KKK. They were their hatred for people that were not white did not come from any interaction with people of this that were not white, or in any interactions that they had were so clouded by their own like white supremacy that they didn't see themselves or the other person as even worth rationalizing with or worth conversing with. So that would be an example of you. They would say that they were doing an activism movement, but you can't really say that you are an activist if you don't understand who you're helping or who you're up against, if you know what I'm saying. If your enemy is a non-existent entity, then you're not really helping anyone. I mean, racist or not, the guy did pioneer cosmic horror. I agree. And I do think that if you have negative worldviews, cool, go home and write a book. Write a book. Write a piece of fiction. Turn that negativity into something creative, if you know what I'm saying. Like, a lot. You know how they say a lot of people who are really depressed are the funniest comedians? I think that people that live in fear of other people who are like, I also think that H.P. Lovecraft was a shut-in, so he wasn't actively affecting anyone with his racist views. Like, the book part of the book club of authors that he was a part of hated him. like his friends did not like him. He was not a very well liked guy, but he did write some really cool stuff, and we can acknowledge and appreciate that. I will say that Harry Potter aside, or J.K. Rowling's political views aside, Harry Potter was a very fleshed out, cool example of world building, and I like how it popularized the idea of, or made fantasy more popular, right? Cool, cool. Um, I don't know what I was even saying. Okay, so you J.K. Rowling uses her platform to push down. She also has some weird gender hangups from her childhood. I don't know too much about like. Wait, Harry Potter was trash writing. I didn't say the writing was great. I just said it had some great world building. Those are two different things. I also went on my little Harry Potter rant a little bit last stream, but in my humble opinion, the world building and the magic makes perfect sense until the end of the fourth book. Then it goes downhill from there. Like, the magic just stops making sense after that point. J.K. Rowling has said some stuff about her dad not loving her because she wasn't a boy. Okay, sweetheart, sweetheart, if you are hating an entire group of people because you need to go to therapy with your dad, that sounds like a you problem, not a society problem. And that's wow. That's wow. Look, my dad was a little disappointed when my sister wasn't a boy, and you know what he did? He bought her a Pokemon tricycle and hoodie anyway. He dressed her up in like weeb stuff anyway. And he also got me Pokemon hoodies. I never watched Pokemon, but my dad did apparently. So that's how you solve it. I think she might be an egg. I think a lot of people, instead of trying to make social reforms about topics they do not understand, should just get therapy. Just get therapy. Like, if the leader of the anti-trans movement, which I don't agree with, but I'm just using this as a hypothetical example. Let's say the leader of the anti-trans movement specifically transitioned as like came out as trans, I don't know, younger, and because of that lost a bunch of opportunities or something, or it really the transition procedure really messed with their mental health, or I don't know, just anything like that, and that was the face of the trans movement. I would kind of, or that was the one of the most outspoken people in that community. I would kind of listen to what that person had to say over someone who clearly is like cowering from monsters in her closet that don't exist. Because and I know that they've gotten that dude who tried to become a K-pop star. What is his name? Ollie London or something? I think that's his name's like Oliver London. I know that they're using him as an example of someone who detransitioned and is anti-trans, but I'm sorry, like there's transitioning because you feel like you were the wrong gender, and your body and mind don't match up, and there's transitioning to look like a K-pop star, which isn't actually like a you're not a real trans person. Sorry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think that is a real trans person, and they've been using, I think on Fox News and stuff, this particular individual as an example of someone who transitioned and regret it. I think it's hard to say that hate always comes from ignorance. Most phobes I've met felt that way due to frequent bad experiences. Plus, Europeans plus Balkaners with gypsies are a classic example. Okay, so I'm not at all experienced with European, what is it called, racial politics, so I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know any, like, I'd just be looking at like facts and not personal experiences, so I don't know. But I can say that where I live in the United States, there were a lot of people with a lot of not great views, and every person that I've interacted with who holds these views, it comes from a place of ignorance. Like, they might think that they're educated, and they might have had one experience with one person, and they assume that that person that they experience, that experience speaks for every single person in that community. Like, when I was in high school, in the Deep South, we had one Jewish person in our school. One. He was a cool dude. He was a pretty cool guy, right? But let's say he was an absolute asshole, right? If he was an absolute asshole, this school population of, we had like 1,500 people. Let's say 500 of those, oh, my light turned on. 500 of those 1,500 people never met another and then there it goes, have never met another Jewish person before that and might not ever meet another one in their lives. If that person wasn't a nice guy, they would assume that the entire Jewish community are all not cool people, right? And I don't think that counts as a real exposure to a group of people. If you can't just have one black friend. You have to have actively talked to multiple people in these groups, because saying that you met one person in one group is basically saying that every person in that group is the same because they look different, or they practice worshiping differently than you do. It's hard not to be prejudiced when you get no exposure. Exactly. So I don't think that these people a lot of people who I've met that are like kind of racist, they don't realize they're racist because they have interacted with so few people that look different from them that they genuinely do not know. And I'm not faulting those people for that, but I think that somebody who genuinely does not know about other people who look different from them should not be the person leading a crusade against these other people from their non-experience. Not to mention racism can be inherited. I disagree. I don't think it can be inherited. I do think it can be learned. I do think you can grow up in an environment where you hear your parents saying racist stuff all the time, and you kind of, because like you learn from your parents, that's just what people do, and you kind of learn that. But I don't think that it can't be untaught. I think that everybody who has the capacity to learn has the capacity to grow. And if you are still like mentally well enough, sound enough to learn, you can grow to not be racist. Hello, Jeff. But I am in a family where I've grown up around a lot of different people that look really different. I have Muslim cousins, Christian cousins. One of my cousins married a guy who's Buddhist, and so they practice different things. And so I have the great fortune of being able to see a bunch of different people who don't look the same, don't practice religion the same, who are from different walks of life in the same room, getting along perfectly fine. And I wish everybody else were able to interact with people that view things differently than themselves. If you never get pushed back, the lessons stick. Yeah. So I think that J.K. Rowling is in a position where she is privileged enough to have, I'm not going to say privileged, because I guess she did earn all of her money. She is financially sound enough, and she's affluent enough that she can travel wherever she wants. She can talk and interact with people from all walks of life. She could actively go out there and learn about people in the trans community from trans people themselves, instead of spreading hate online. But instead, she chooses to stay ignorant. And that, like, she's actively choosing to be ignorant and not learn about the people she's spreading hate about, when she has every opportunity. I think every time she makes a transphobic comment, people will be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't say this is harmful to people. And instead of seeing those and being like, I'm being harmful, and learning why they might think that, she buries her head in the sand. And anyone who does that, I think, is really scummy. And like, I had a bunch of biases that got shattered in university. Yeah, no, that I think that's normal, that's healthy. There's nothing wrong with I don't want to say there's nothing wrong with being racist. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging that, oh, some of the things I've thought were racist and I've grown as a person. Like, there's no harm in that. I think so many people are just too prideful to realize that there's no shame in learning. Like, if you were raised in the deep south and you've never interacted with black people, I'm not going to be like, yo, you're a terrible person for basing all of your opinions on this race of people on like like TV shows and stuff because you've never been exposed to them in person. But if you have the opportunity to interact with people who are different, look different, whatever than you, and you remain ignorant, I'm sorry, that's on you. You're you you have failed. You have failed the test. The only race I believe is above another is that NASCAR is better than Formula One. Yeah, no, as long as you grow from it, yes. So, I don't hate racists. No, I don't. I I don't hate racists. I get really, really frustrated when I see people who have like who have the ability to not be and remain to be. That's what bothers me. Okay, wait, I take that back. Hate is a strong word, but I do have very negative feelings about people who re- Nathan Graves, you were with Dracula in the hall. Oh, is this Carnilla? Ah, I am Camilla. I beckon Dracula forth again. Formula One, well, one got me sleeping. You can't touch cars. NASCAR is like Mario Kart, and F1 like Mario Kart with no items. No, dude. If you want to talk cars, don't talk to me about any cars, but like Cars the movie. Actually, Cars 2, the superior movie. Those are the only cars I'll talk about. Oh, I hate racists. I don't believe in civility politics. Okay. I don't hate people that hold racist beliefs, not knowing that their beliefs are racist. Those people I don't hate. I do hate people who hold racist beliefs and act on those racist beliefs without even willing to be educated. So, like, we go on road trips up and down the south, the East Coast for like to visit family that lives on there every like year or so. And we used to have in our route, there was one place that I think was like in Virginia or something, that we would almost always stop there to get gas, because once you do a route enough times you always stop in the same towns for gas, right? It was this little town in the middle of nowhere. I think there was like one gas station and one convenience store, and that was it. And for years we would go there, and then one day, like it was run by like a family, so it was like the same woman or her husband that were there every single time. And one day we went there, and the wife just went on and on and on about how much she hated like black people, but even more so than that, how much she hated the kids, like mixed race kids, because they're apparently race traders and everything. And she was basically like threatening to, like, talking about how she had a gun and she would use it on anybody who like was a race trader or whatever. And my mom, fortunately for us, me and my sister were not in the gas station at the time, but my mom was, and we never stopped there again. For those not in the know, I myself am mixed. So that was a really, like, I did not realize people could be that uh like Yeah, so that's how I learned that to some people, the only thing worse than people who are not white are people who are half white, half something else, but are so white, but physically look white enough that you can't see it. That you can't tell that they're like half of another race on site. Have an odd tolerance for hate because I grew up as a second gen immigrant, and people of my culture told me to stop acting like the people of the country we lived because I wasn't a troublemaker. No, that's not cool. Like I no, I can understand people saying, "Hey, um this thing we kind of do it a little bit differently in like a school environment." That I understand, but telling you to stop acting like your family is no. I think most bullying is just projection. I think bullying and racism aren't the same. Because bullying is you're seeing someone who is not doing as great as you in person. When you're bullying someone, actually, no, I take this back. Cyberbullying exists. But bullying to me has always seemed a little more personalized than racism. Okay, anywho, back to Castlevania. We are gonna make progress. I am Camilla. I beckon Dracula forth again. Why do you want his return? To turn this world into a living hell? But isn't this world hellish already? People are intrigued by darkness and covet chaos and power. They are dirty, self-centered mongrels. I simply wish the world to properly reflect this image. You are delusional! Okay, boss fight time. If only you would embrace the darkness in your soul, then a new world would unfold before you. Shut up! The one who was with you, dot dot dot, he was more honest with himself. Even my master approves of him. Giggle. What? What have you done to Hugh? Okay, I'm sorry. This is the coolest boss fight design we've had all game. This is pretty cool. I like that. I like it. Okay, let's see if I think I might have to use my strat from the previous boss fight. Let's see what this does. Okay, this sucks. Okay. Guys, I think we've talked about racism a little enough. Like it's definitely a good topic, but I tire of racism. Let's have some acceptance. It's common knowledge that gay sex workers clean up at CPAC. There's actually an SNL skit about that, if I recall correctly. Whereas they were interviewing all of the was it SNL? There's some sketch comedy skit about the gays at the conservative rallies. But anywho, let's change the topic. We're not talking about homophobia, transphobia, racism, nothing else. Major League Gaming? Heck yeah. I still use MLG assets in some of my meme edits because I cannot help myself. I still think they're hilarious. Do I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old from 2017? Yes, I do. Bring back MMOG. It never left. It's still here with us. Okay, I'm not gonna read this again because my throat hurts from Nathan Graves. Wait. I'm gonna be right back. Gonna get myself a cup of water. I will return in about 30 seconds. I'm back, baby. Yeah, I'm not putting that all back on. I had to go to the bathroom, and yeah, petticoats and bathrooms are not fun. All right. I have no idea what's happening, but yeah, soccer isn't fun to watch, I guess. But I don't like watching any sports. They bore me. I'd rather watch people talk for 110 episodes. Now that's interesting. What is my plugin for YouTuber chat if I use OBS Studio? Okay. You know what? You want to see my plugin? Give me a sec. Okay. So I need to update my layout because it doesn't fit properly. Like that line right up there has been bothering me for a while, but whatevs. Okay, so the plugin I used, are you asking to have the chat embedded in my thing? Um, the one downside is it sometimes just doesn't. Okay, so I'm using Streamlabs OBS. Um, oh no, I just messed up things. Um, yeah, it's so I guess that answers your question. I'm not using OBS. I thought I was. I have both installed and I have different layouts for both of them. Yeah, no, this is the other one. I don't know how to do I don't know how to do it on that one. Like it's difficult, but on this one it's relatively easy. Let me get to it. In my little sources thing down here. I don't know how well you can see this. Um, I have this tab that's interaction stuff. And why do I have this? I'm just gonna. So, it is just the chat box. So it's built in. Streamlabs OBS is free. Yeah, it's gonna do something too. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, cool. It's free to download and use. I just made a window capture of Chrome. I don't like these thingies over here because I usually can't read what is being said until another a Chrome tab before. Um, yeah, so it's just Streamlabs OBS, and then not to be confused with a regular OBS, which is the other one, which is a little. You have more freedom in that one, but it's more difficult to have. You I think have to actually code. So I use that one if I'm recording stuff that I would use for and make an actual video of. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. Anywho, back to the game. Yeah, so there are ways to do it with regular OBS. They're just considerably harder. So if you want the more interactive stuff, I want to be able to do it easily, use Streamlabs OBS. But if you're so regular OBS is great if you're recording gameplay that you're not actually gonna like be streaming. Like you can use it to stream, but if you want the chat and stuff in it, it doesn't work as well. I'm gonna stop talking and just go. But this one's better if it's for interaction stuff in it. Well, no, this one also works with Twitch. They're both meant for Twitch. But so there's a bunch of things that aren't happening in my thing because I'm not on stream. Ah. I'm sorry, I'm not streaming on Twitch. Okay, I'm dying. Stop distracting me. No, it's okay. It's cool. I'm distracting myself at this point. You guys ever watch reaction channels? Depends on what they're reacting to. Like, I'll occasionally watch some of them, but some of them, some of the guys, the people that react are really like, they react to things, but they're not very nice about it. So I don't like, I usually just kind of listen to them as I'm doing other things. But a little bit. Like, I like listening to, there's this reaction channel or reaction guy called 16 Leo. And I enjoy his content because you can just kind of listen to it and hear him go off. And it's really, it makes like organizing and doing other stuff with my hands that I don't want to do feel like it goes by quicker. Yeah, so I'll watch some of it, but he also isn't mean to the people he's reacting to. Like, if he's mean to them based on their actions that they're doing, not necessarily based on their appearance. And I can't stand people who are like, oh my gosh, look at this guy, he's such a dork, before the person has even done anything wrong in the thing they're reacting to. So, that's my, I don't even know what I'm talking about. My dad watches Cody Ko on occasion and enjoys that. I will say that Cody Ko and I think Noah something, the two guys that did the cringe reacts, those are pretty funny. Like, if you were roasting someone, like, okay, in my opinion, there are two ways you can roast. There are two ways you can bully people or whatever. There's a way in which you're just making fun of them for just making fun of them in a way that nobody feels good about. That's not actually funny. You're just observing things in like a really cruel way. And then there's poking fun in a way that even the person who's being poked fun at can laugh at. And I don't like people that are bullying with, like, if I don't know. I'm gonna, okay. I gotta focus. It's boss fight time. I think this strat is working pretty well, actually. A lot better than I thought it would. I thought it would only work on that other guy, but it's... Okay. Item. Use. Take that. No! 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 Well, no! Dang it. Oh, shoot. I'm out of axes! Crud. Now I have to actually use my whip. Or I could just stand here and see how long it takes for me standing here to actually... Let's see who can win. Me standing here doing nothing, or her flying around doing the most. Yeah, this is my strat. I'm just gonna stand here and do nothing with my little... Is this the correct way to play Castlevania? Probably not, but I think it's funny. I'll just wait her out. This is the only way. This is the correct way to play this game. I have health items. I can go all day. If it works, it is the correct way. It is a correct way to do it. And this is clearly... Oh, shoot. Dang. Okay, wait. This is clearly working. Therefore, it is indeed a correct way to play. Let me just use all of my health potions. Yeah. Shoot. I'm winning. Okay, if this works, this will be really funny, actually. We won't play it safe and just kind of stay up here unless she comes up. I wonder if it'd be possible to do this boss fight just sitting on this platform doing this the entire time. Wait, I have an idea. Let's find something that has... Okay, Gauntlet has more strength. This is... Let's see if this does any more damage with that equipped. I feel like my range of damage is bigger now. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just... Is the range of damage bigger, or am I just losing my mind? Hilarious. If she has a second phase, I'm screwed though. But this is really funny. Wow. Wow. We did it. You are too late. The rite has been prepared. I should have waited for her to... I'm just typing it out. Let me read you that. That was not a very good line read. You are too late. The rite has been prepared. Only the full moon is missing. It is just a matter of time before the master has his full power of darkness. Your precious master and friend will... ... And off she goes. Master Hugh! Oh dear. Okay, well... Well, no, I didn't kill her. She left. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She didn't bleed. She didn't, like, evaporate. She just left. Upward direction plus special move button will result in a higher jump. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's save. Oh, now I can go to all those areas that I couldn't go before. Yes. If these guys kill me on my way to that save room, no! Put me down. Put me down. Put me down. No, we are not doing this. Okay. I'll admit it. I'm a little mad right now. I'm a little upset. That was, that just stank. That straight up stank. But now I have the strat. Let me get that. I have to fight her again. I have to fight her again. Okay, skip cutscene, skip cutscene, skip. We get it, you're hot. Okay, this time, this is gonna take like 20 minutes, but you guys ready for some BS? I'm gonna do those winning a fight without doing anything things. So I'm gonna try to win this fight without actually attacking her. Let's go. DSS. I changed my equipment too. So strength ring. Let's see. What do I have? Do I have anything that hits harder? Miracle armband. I'm not sure if this is magic or not. Not gonna throw a single punch. Look, if anyone has ever told you that this fight needed to be fought a specific way, that it isn't the way I'm doing it right now, they are wrong. This is the correct way to fight Carmilla. Castlevania speedrunners are literally quaking in their boots right now. One damage. But it's stacking. This is beautiful. This is legitimately beautiful. Wait, I missed. No, okay, that was on me. That was on me. I did something stupid there. I got a little cocky, a little headstrong. That was all me. I wonder if I can beat Dracula with the same tactic. Because if I can, I will lose it laughing. Okay. Okay, so she actually made it through my defenses. So there's like a very, very slim chance one of those little things won't get dodged by my my poison. Which is cool. No, she deserves to get that hit in. Okay, this is hilarious. I know I'm taking more risks than I should, but I still think it's funny. We gotta, oh, okay, so if I jump, the risk of me getting hit increases. Very good to know. But if I'm just walking, it doesn't. Okay, she's making it through my defense. What's up with that? Is my tactic not work? Oh no. My tactic has stopped working. No. I'll just stand still. I'll just stand still. That way I never get close enough for her to properly hit. Oh, I don't even have to move from this platform. Cool. Well, it's strange because her entire body isn't where I hit her. It's just a certain part of her. I'm trying to figure out what part of her it is. I think it's like behind her head. But I don't want to get close enough to test that theory. Oh, okay, so she has 2 hitboxes that I can hit. The ends of both of her wings, it looks like. Oh, crud. That was on me. So now I'm hitting both spots at the same time. I'm gonna, yeah, just... Yeah, I can't wait to do, like, Dracula with all of his different phases with this stupid tactic. That's my plan. This is my strategy, and I'm sticking to it. It's gonna take, like, an hour. At least. If I can pull it off. I don't know what Dracula's like. Oh, no. Oh, my. Okay, that somehow made it through my defenses. Okay, okay. But does that mean I'm close? Did I do it? Okay, so as long as I'm not moving when those things come, we're good. But if I duck as soon as it's coming, it'll hit me. Shoot! Okay. That was my bad. That was not... The tactic worked, I just fell. I accidentally went through it instead of ducking through the instead of ducking, I fell through the platform. Okay. Okay, but let's get my items equipped. This will work. I'm going to make this work because it's too funny. It's too funny not to. So I 5 bucks says Dracula room doesn't have the setup. I think I can make it work. If he's floating at all, like that other dude, I can make it work. Like the Grim Reaper from before. I'll figure out a way. I will, there's probably a couple more bosses before him, and I will problem solve this tactic. Because I still don't know if the poison's affected by strength or the magic ability, like the INT, intellect or whatever. I don't know which one affects how much damage and how frequently. Wait, that might have been why my poison field got smaller. Okay, okay, we're done with this conversation. We've seen it so many times. Okay. So, wait, DSS. Okay, let's try something. So we got the cursed ring. And let's try star bracelet. Right, let's just see if having increased INT does more. I genuinely cannot tell. That was my bad. This is definitely the most interesting gaming stream of all time. Okay, let's switch it up. I'm gonna try the strength ring and see if that makes a difference. And how... Okay, well, and I'm gonna do it and not fall. That'd be a very epic. Shoot. That was a stupid thing for me to do. I genuinely can't tell. I just know that if I'm moving, the thingies, the little purple orbies that she throws can hit me. If I just stand here when she's doing it... She can't hurt me. Her body doesn't hurt me. Hilarious. Okay, this changes things. So I don't have to jump over her, because I kept jumping over her thinking that she was gonna do me damage. No, if I just chill while she comes up close. Okay, this is working. Is it time consuming? Yes. Is it funny? Yes. Is this a cheap tactic? Probably, but I'm entertained. Come up here again, Ornella. Come back. Maybe if I get more powerful, instead of doing 1 damage every time, it might do 2 damage. And that could be a game changer. This would go by twice as quickly. Like, if I wanted to, I could just do this entire thing without moving, but I would miss this spot right here by ducking. And I really don't want to spend like the hour or so it would take to just have him stand up straight and only hit her when she comes close. But I do want to let you guys know it is doable. Like maybe after this, I'll create another save file and then uh, have redo this fight over again and just have him stand there while I go, I don't know, run some errands or something and record that. Like before, when I first was conceptualizing the strat, I didn't realize that I could literally just stand here, because that changes everything. I thought I could win without attacking her, but I didn't think I could have my Nathan just stand on this platform and not move and be fine. Like, you could easily do a no damage. Yeah, I think I can create another save file in the save room. If not, I'm sorry guys, but it's too funny not to do. If I can't, I will redo the like, just so I can, like, I don't know, clean my room or something while this is happening, because it's stupid. just to prove a point. This is so read a book or something. Let me Google search if I can do that or not while I'm fighting this boss. Say, can you duplicate? Save data, save rooms. What is this? Circle of the Moon. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think I can, I'm not sure if I can save it from the menu, I don't want to risk it, because it's too funny not to do. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna let her kill me. I'll be back. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do it because I don't think. I'm just gonna like intentionally ram into her. This is how we do it. I'm gonna do a no damage. Just kill me. Kill me, woman. It's what I want. It's what I deserve. Step on me, mommy. Put me out of my misery. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, because there's no way to do it in the menu. Okay, we're gonna duplicate our file. Actually, no, I don't need to duplicate it because this is just what we're doing now. But I will duplicate it just in case. Because it's... Apologies to people who wanted to see actual gameplay, but that's not what we're doing right now. This is real. I'm doing this for the meme, okay? Data select. We're just gonna use file 1. The other ones, just in case. Okay, so item. Yeah, this will work. Darn it. Shoot. Okay, no. Let's item. I know this is a waste, but I gotta make it look like I wasn't damaged. Great. Okay, it's time to enter. I'm gonna skip it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. You guys are... I don't know, what... I guess I'll make my bed or something while this is going on. So... Wait, how did he fall? No! Dang it, I hit the... Shoot, 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 no! No! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! No! I fell! Okay, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna close it and then open it back up. Sorry about that, because I accidentally hit the controller on my way. I did a little twirl and knocked the controller, and I don't want to do that because that ruined it. For realsies this time. Time to fight Carnilla. False alarm, that was our test run. I am not. I think Rondo of Blood. I'm not doing them in any particular order. I'm just doing the ones that I currently have, and then I'll find out which other ones. I think there's another one in the collection that this game's on, so we'll do that one. Okay, skip cutscene. Okay, for realsies this time. And now we wait. Okay. Okay, so it's still doing damage, so we're good. right, it's still going. Let's see, do I have any other trash? Oh, I like that thing back on. I don't expect it to be on for long though. Shoot, okay. Dang it! I knocked something. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna let him sit there. I'm not restarting this because I don't think I could go through this again either. Why am I keeping a pocket in your box? I don't need this. This is going in recycling. Whatever. He's still up. We're still good. Good. Alright. I have no idea how much health she still has. So, I guess... Oh. I guess this is just happening. Oh yeah, I don't need this in my room anymore. No need for kid air. Fine, where are your faces? Jonathan faces. I thought I grabbed them. No, not Jonathan's faces. The other actually put on paper now. I love you, but instant thank you. Holy. passive smiley face, Jonathan. Okay, it's still going. I did not expect it to take this long. Oh, we won! Yay! Woohoo! Alright, well, I'm gonna put these back in here. I'll post these fellas later. Have enough time to clean up and vacuum, not enough time to pose nunderoids. What do you know? What do you know? Okay. You are too late. The rite has been prepared. Okay, yeah, that was definitely a voice. Only the full moon is missing. It is just a matter of time before the master has his full power of darkness. Your precious master and friend will ... Okay, we've already gone through this, but master. Ew. Okay, I'm gonna Okay, so let me just put these back in the bin because I don't want like tiny Nendo pieces on the floor. Give me a sec. Baggy. You are in the wrong container. Back over here with you. Okay, back to Castlevania. That was truly something. I don't know what happened. I think I might have accidentally hit the table as I was moving stuff around without realizing it. But had I not, that would have been a no damage run. That's insane. Okay. Let me drink some water. Okay. I'm not going to redo that just for the sake of having a no damage. I made another file save. I might attempt it at another time, I might not, but that another time is not going to be now. I'm not going to force you guys, or myself, to redo that boss fight again. So let's save. That'd be a good idea. So, here. Okay. Okay, so there's a limit to how high I can jump. Oh, wait a sec. Can I only go up? I'm trying to figure out if I can go diagonally too. Let's see, magic items. Oh, okay. So I can only go straight up. Yay! Okay, well that failed. Now all these hand dudes are chasing me. I don't like that. Stop. Don't you see I have places to be? Hughes. Jesus Christ. Okay. That button is right next to the button I'm required to hit for this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I jump? No, it seems I cannot jump. I am incapable of jumping. That is beyond my skill set. Hugh Graves cannot jump. You heard it here first. Okay, okay. This lady, I've had it up to here with her. She... How do I get up there? I assume the game wants me to do this. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do what it wants me to do. I'm gonna go back. There's probably a way to go around. Yeah, I'm Oh, I can double jump. I did not realize I could do that. Epic. Oh, back to this place. With this music I so dearly missed, I say sarcastically. Alright. Onwards, fiends. We are 75% of the way through the game. Heck yeah. Alright, I know where we need to go now, though. I've played enough Castlevania to know what's up. Okay, so, yeah. Tall room has nothing on me. And my Air Jordans. Should probably hit that, see what's up. Oh. Okay, why did these succubi keep getting more powerful? Every time I get a new ability, more succubi keep following me around, and they've got more battle arena. Oh joy. No longer lost. Yeah, it was a long time coming, but no longer trapped in the maze. It's quite amazing, if I do say so myself. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like the way it keeps giving me items like we're in a Kirby game. This is foreboding. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh dear. I don't like where this is going. Okay, well, I have a new strat. Let's see if it works. To step beyond will be to test your ability in the battle arena. Your mind power will be drained. You will not be able to use DS... Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No, I am having none of that. Lamau, no. Can't poison things? No, no thanks. Hard pass. I'm okay. I'm cool. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, so Oh my gosh. Women, please. I get that I'm Nathan Graves. Leave me alone. Alright, well. We're gonna teleport to a different area as soon as the respawn kicks in. Yeah, no thank you. Look. Nathan knew what needed to be done, and it wasn't fighting there. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to... Okay, I can keep pushing it. Coolio. I think that was the tall room from before. Yeah, it was. I remember you, tall room. Okay, so instead of, you know, just doing that, I'm gonna just maybe not, perhaps walk away. And not in this area, because I do not want to do the battle arena again. That wasn't where it was at. So let's go to the foyer. Let's see what's up in the foyer. The entryway. And the first save room I pass, I will be saving at because I am smart. I say, so I do not forget to do it. It's the wrong spot. Whatevs. And so Nathan bravely ran away. I'm here to fight Dracula, not a coliseum of some randos. Dracula is so fancy, he has a foyer. He has a foyer, but he has no bathrooms and no bedrooms. So yeah, he really knows how to run a place. No bathrooms, no bedrooms, one door. Look, say what you want about the guy, but I'm not comfortable being in a place without a bathroom. Especially if there's only one door. Or one door to the outside, I should say. Surely he has a walk-in closet in the throne room. We'll see, we'll see. But this map is pretty fleshed out, so if there's no squares near it, then I don't think he does. Okay. Oh, that's it? Okay, well that was a little disappointing. Okay, woman, please. Madame, stop. No, I don't want that. Actually, I do not want that, so you can keep that. I've seen the anime, there are bedroom suites. I think that the anime fleshed some of the things out, so I'm just saying, I think the anime isn't an accurate depiction of Dracula's house in the games. It's like I don't remember seeing a clock room in the anime. And I'm sure as hell I've seen a clock room in every single one of these godforsaken games. So, maybe just that version of Dracula's castle spawned with a bedroom. But this one sure didn't. Who builds a castle without a suite or two? Obviously Dracula. Or whoever the heck built this particular version of Castlevania. Remember the other Castlevania one, I think it was Harmony of Dissonance, where there were two different castles, and neither of them, not one of the two, of these several hundred room castles, neither of them had a bathroom. I think that, in my humble opinion, I think that Dracula kind of spent all of his money on the construction aspect of the house, but didn't spend any money on the plumbing. And maybe he should have. We haven't seen a single kitchen. There's no kitchens, no bedrooms, no bathrooms, no living rooms. I don't think we've seen a single living room or just area where you could just recline. Actually, no, I take that back. There was a living room area in Harmony of Dissonance. So I stand corrected because there was a room with a bunch of couches. But we haven't seen any game rooms like, what do they call it? Like man caves or gentlemen's lounges. So. Okay, cool. There's a whole library. Okay, I guess the library counts. Valid, the library. Have we gotten to the library yet in this game? I don't think we have. The library. There's a library in every Castlevania, and I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we haven't found the library yet. So maybe library soon? Okay, so Dracula doesn't have a dining room, but he has a room with a monster that has a bunch of other skeletons attached to him. So I guess that's cool. Drac, my pal, we gotta talk about aesthetics. Yours, not always great. A wine cellar but no kitchen. Well, I guess it does make sense since he is a vampire, so I will let that one slide. Because I guess the wine cellar holds other things besides wine, i.e. blood. So that one does check out. That one I can accept. But come on, my dude. You got a throne room but no bedroom? Dude, get over yourself. No. I think the wine cellar isn't actually wine. It's just blood. Bottled blood. He's got an entire lab for his unethical experimentations, but no pillows. I know they say justice never sleeps, but my dude. Oh, evil never sleeps, but my dude. Take some PTO. Get help. He sleeps in a coffin though? Yeah, but there's no coffin room. I mean, maybe there have been rooms with coffins, but it's not like his room with a coffin. I feel like Dracula would have his own personal coffin room, not have a room with other coffins that aren't his. Just chilling next to him. He seems like a very private guy. So, and I think he needs to watch some HGTV, get some ideas, and then come back in a couple years with a better bachelor pad, because this ain't cutting it. This is just silly. Apologies for keeping. Alright, so I think if I can go up and over, that's the way I want to go. A personal coffin room in the throne room? Maybe. Okay, but the thing about Castlevania is you see every single one of these little grids. Based on the lore of these games, for the sake of arguing, he has to have at least one square behind where he is. If like, let's say his throne room is directly in that little L-shaped hole right near where I am, and there's no other holes in it, that debunks your theory that his bedroom is right behind his throne room, if you get what I'm saying. So if all of these little holes in the castle are filled in, that means that there's no place for his bedroom to be. Okay, where am I trying to go? Down. Yeah, these succubi, I'm assuming they have something to do with Carnilla, because that would make sense. Why they keep spawning everywhere now with every time I progress in this story, the succubi show up in more areas. Okay. Succubi. Sorry, that was not one of my better zingers. He needs a gaming room. He'd be toxic in Counter-Strike. Okay. But no, think about Dracula playing League. Just, yeah, he wouldn't say slurs, but he would decimate. Do I like Undead Girl Murder Farce? Yes, I did. The last episode came out yesterday, and it was amazing. I really hope the show gets a season 2, because it deserves it. It was definitely the best anime of the season. For those who have not seen it, please watch Undead Girl Murder Farce. It is phenomenal. I'm going on the assumption that not every room is in the games. I can accept that, but I'm also going on the assumption that the map in the game is the architectural floor plan of his castle. So if there is a room that isn't on our little map that we haven't discovered, it has to it's square, it needs to be somewhere, like fit somewhere onto this grid. So if there are no holes on the grid, then I don't think his bedroom is, if that makes, like, Dracula would rage quit League, or he would not realize that it's competitive and think like, oh yeah, this is just like chess, but whatever, and he would somehow be the #1 ranked player. I could see that. Like, he's destroying all these people, but he doesn't play it with headphones on. His teams are randomly generated, so he never knows who he's playing with. And he's like the #1 ranked player. I could see that. That's my new headcanon. Castlevania Dracula being the best ranked League player. Oh. Okay, that's it. Okay, I guess that's cool. Guess back down I go. I bet I'm gonna go to that other room I couldn't reach, and it's just gonna be nothing but a teleport point. I'm calling that now. There are now bears down here. But they're not werebears, they're just regular bears. Cool. Oh, okay, this lady's also here. Yeah, this is definitely new. I've been in this area like a bazillion times, and these people have never showed up before, so I guess, cool, new enemies or something. Why? Oh, I thought the bear was the one shooting the spider webs. Got very confused for a second there. Wait, I should go back out and save, just... Okay, so it does do 2 on some of them. That's good to know. My power is growing. People were saying that the fall anime lineup was stacked, but there's only a few shows I'm looking forward to. So like the upcoming season, because I don't know if anybody else here is a Hypnosis Mike fan, but we're getting Hypnosis Mike season 2, Skate season 2, and some new ridiculous BS music game or show. So you guys remember Hypnosis Mike, where the only way, instead of fighting, they have to rap, right? Apparently there's another anime with a very similar premise that I can't wait for, because that kind of wacky show is my favorite. I love that. Whatever genre Hypnosis Mike is in, and don't tell me it's just an idol music anime, because it's not. It's something different. It's something special. That's one of my favorite genres. Okay, so Hypnosis Mike, please watch it. Even if you're like, at the very least watch it ironically, because it's hilarious. The premise of the show is they live in a, is that the world, or at least Japan, is now a feminist utopia, right? And so violence has been outlawed. You physically cannot commit violence. And instead of being able to do violence, like punch somebody, you can all of your like your strength and power comes from your words. Okay, so you're hearing me. So strength, no more a thing. Now your power is just your words. So all disagreements are solved through rap battles. It gets better. So there are these like these microphones that basically, if you have a microphone, I don't remember how you acquire one, like some people are just given them, but basically if you have a special microphone, your words can be, oh no, everybody gets one microphone, and the microphone amplifies your words. So whoever has a better point is spitting more bars wins the fight, right? So there are scenes where people like steal, there's a scene where a guy like tries to rob a place by stealing illegal microphones. And so he's got a bunch of microphones strapped to his body like bombs, and he walks into a building and like holds people hostage by rapping at them. And it is the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life. Please, just give Hypnosis Mike a chance. It is incredible. I have two favorite characters. One of them is, there's a guy whose whole thing is he's depressed and he has anxiety. So the more anxious he is, the quicker he talks, and the quicker he talks, the quicker he can rap. And so all he raps about are how, are like paying taxes and stuff like that. He's a great character. And there's another dude who is formerly, so because this is a feminist utopia, everybody who was in like the military and all have been arrested for, so they either were told to throw down their arms, or they got arrested for having weapons, right? So one of the characters is like in the Navy or something, like I don't remember which branch he is, but he's like a Navy guy who is on the run from the government. And so he just lives in the woods, and every time he raps, I'm waiting so, I hope beyond hope that they have him rap in Morse code in season 2. That's really all I want. But he straight up has, at one point, like, they're rapping, and like he has a microphone that he raps to, but at one point he like just brings out some type of weapon, and it was just really funny. I watched your boy Kaming, but Hypnosis Mike, your boy Kaming was like, it was a breath of fresh air for that season. But Hypnosis Mike, please, this anime changed everything. Just watch it. It's so good. I cannot stress how dumb it is, but in the best ways. But like the rapping in it is actually good. So, and all of like from my understanding, all of the characters in it, you know how they have VTubers? Well, in Japanese SoundCloud, I know this is going to sound so stupid, they have, instead of having, like, VTubers, they basically have, like, V-rappers. So, people who rap and don't really want to show themselves will have, like, a little character, and they have, like, a whole gimmick, and it's all really funny. So, all of the rappers in this show, what I'm saying, are they're actual, like, popular Japanese SoundCloud rappers. Thank you. That's all I ask. Just watch it. If you hate it, you can at me and be like, what the hell, Evilicious? Why did you get me to watch this? But I don't think you're gonna hate it. It's good. Yeah, yeah. So they have really big followings, and so the ones that got picked to be in the show are the best Japanese SoundCloud rappers, or the most popular, I should say, and they're all really good. And all of the rapping in the anime is like unique to it. So nobody was allowed to bring their own music. The whole anime has its own unique soundtrack. I'm sorry, its own unique rap track, a mixtape, if you will. Yeah, the IRL rappers. Also, the art style is just really fun. I love it when they go for the colorful instead of the dark and gritty art styles and color palettes. Okay, so I should probably just turn around because there's nothing for me over here anymore. Yeah, Skate second season is coming out. Um, I'm hyped. If that's not apparent, I'm very excited for this fall season. There was some other stuff too that I was looking at that looked good. But anything that involves people singing and the singing is like a superpower, I will watch it because those are always ridiculous. Another one that I would recommend if you like just silly anime that involve bullshit powers. There's an anime called Visual Prison, and the whole premise is vampires can vampires have to sing at each other and like visual kai style to assert dominance on other vampires. Macross, I've watched the movie, but the anime itself, there's so much to it that it's a little overwhelming. Not gonna lie. Eventually I'll get to it. It's been on my to watch list for years. But I have trouble starting shows that are really long. Okay, so I can just do the double jump thing in air. So there's a whole room I just somehow missed. So I'm gonna go down there and see what's up. But there's so many like spin-offs, I think. So it's this big room over here. Okay, so I think because I can jump now, I can do some wacky stuff to get up there. Okay, so I did the little switch. Ah, where... Is this where I came from before? No, I have not been here before. Stop pleasing me, my dudes. Okay, you know what? DSS. Item. I'm gonna do it. I don't have the thing. That does more damage to the little guy, so... Ha. Lamau. Yay. Just getting all the items here. Oof. So how do I go back down is the question. If I just go all the way to the bottom, then what? Stop hitting me. So this is where I'm supposed to go. That's not where I want to go now, though. Okay, so I dodged, and I still got hit. Ooh, what's this? Is this gonna be ice-proof? Steel armor, item. Do I already have steel armor? I have 2 steel armors, and they are worse than the equipment I am currently wearing. Very cool. Okay, so down we go. Maybe, if the game lets me. Why do I keep running into that? How do I stop running into that? Okay, so it looks like... I'm still struggling. I think I figured out the... Oh, no, I didn't. Well. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get over it. I think I'm supposed to go backwards, because if you do the things, that affects the other rooms. So I'm not going to try. Not here, at least. Because I think I have to do it from the other side of the sewer area. But I found some cool things and I'm gonna go see. Heck yeah. Right. I know where I need to go. Those other areas at the top of the castle. I really do not want to go to that battle area. Because I don't want to fight a bunch of bosses. If I can help it. Long shows can be daunting to start, especially if you don't fall in love right away. Yeah. I kind of have to be in a mindset for it. So with long shows, I often can start them, but if I'm not, like, I don't really, I'll kind of binge. But if I'm not sort of mentally prepared to watch a long show for over the span of a few weeks, I will start it and just never finish it. So I'd kind of have to, so sort of, like this anime season, I was kind of able to watch Rose of Versailles, even though it's only 40 episodes. Because A, it was good, I enjoyed it, but I probably wouldn't have been able to finish it, even though I really liked it, had, I had more stuff going on in my life. I mean, I say that, and I'm sitting here, like, dumb goofarooning. But, like, if I had relatives coming, or, had to plan to travel or something, it'd be very difficult for me to watch a, start and finish a show, because I can start it, but if I lose that rhythm, I have a lot of trouble getting back into it, even if it's something I really liked. I run into that problem no matter the length. Either a show grabs me or I get bored. Even if the show does grab me, I have trouble finishing it if I'm not really in the mindset. And unfortunately, if I start something, get out of the mindset, I have trouble coming back to it. Okay, this is the one I want to be in. Okay. You're convinced long hair Reinhard is based off of Oscar? I wouldn't be surprised. That makes complete sense. Aha. So I can, for all intents and purposes, fly in this game. Which, kinda cool. As long as I don't get hit by anything. Got these, like, first area enemies. They think they can beat me? No. Yay. There's a shot where Oscar is wearing her fancy dress uniform and it looks exactly like Reinhard. Yeah. Yeah, you can't. I agree with you. 200%. Especially for the musical. No. The game doesn't want to see me succeed. My only problem with Versailles is that it's missing 5 to 10 episodes. It is? What do you mean by that? Did they like skip a bunch of things that happened in the manga or something? It should have had more politics. Yeah, I agree. I would have enjoyed more of that. Observation tower. Okay, the music here is bopping. This is what I call music. Yes. I know I can wall jump, but I don't want to. I like how the ability to wall jump has just become obsolete. Oh no, not a Minotaur! Why does he have such a big hitbox? Okay. I have been playing for almost 4 hours, and I need to stop. I got other things I gotta do today. I didn't. So as soon as oh shoot, find a safe room, I will call it a day. Why do these windows look like the old Google symbol? Or the Google Chrome symbol? Am I losing my mind, or they... Okay, I didn't want to have to do this, but I have no choice. Please be a save. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Bye-bye, friendos and enemies. I did not die, and now I say goodbye. Toodaloo. Thank you for joining me on this this adventure.